Welcome back to my wood dimension. That sounded weird. I'm talking about my backdrop. Temporary, for now. So, I can finally talk about it. Quicksilver being in Wandavision. Yeah, big news, right? Not really. I feel like, I've known about this for a while. People should have been able to see it coming once he was added to the cast list months ago. Like, even last month, you could Google WandaVision and the cast would be like Evan Peters, like right there. So, what does this mean? Well, this means is that Aaron Taylor, as of right now, things can always change in the future. As of right now, Aaron Taylor Johnson, I don't see him coming back. And what does this mean for Phase 4, Marvel, X-Men going forward? Well, what this means, first we'll go through 5 options of what this means for Quicksilver and how this ties into. Option 1, that this is the Fox version of Quicksilver. He's come back. Did he die? No, but he did have his legs broken. Technically more memorable than Aaron Taylor Johnson's version. I actually talked to some of my normie friends and they could not remember Aaron Taylor Johnson being in Age of Ultron, and that was really the only project he showed up in. And seeing how there was a version of Endgame that had Quicksilver in it, which would have been cool to see, but comparing him to Evan Peters' version, he's also like really slow. Option 2 is that this is a totally new, different version of Quicksilver who was actually brought in to this reality, the MCU, through Wanda, and who was brought into this reality through Wanda's messing around of reality. And in episode 2, we see her straight up rewrite how the episode is going and how the events play out, so she could hypothetically be like, I want my brother to be here, just rips open a hole in the multiverse, reaches in, and this could be conscious or unconscious, who knows, just reaches in and grabs a version of her brother. And this isn't the Fox version, but this is a version of Quicksilver who she recognizes and she thinks would be perfect for this sitcom reality that we're in for WandaVision. Option 3, this is just a plain old normal recast. Yeah, that's it. Just a normal recast. We'll know for sure when we see Wanda's origin, because we do see shots of her in the jumpsuit that she had when she was being experimented on. So if that gets replaced with Evan Peters or just a normal, then we know for sure, hey, this is just a normal recast, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't know about y'all. Tell me actually, go ahead, like and subscribe. Tell me in the comments if you have an issue with my opinion. I like engagement with the fans. Tell me if you agree or you disagree, and tell me why you think they should or should not recast him. But it's already too late. He is recast. Option 4, which I subscribe to, because when I started asking around, I never could get a real answer on this, is that Quicksilver is, this version of Quicksilver that Evan Peters is playing is a masquerade that it wouldn't be Mephisto, but that Nightmare, the main villain, whether that be Nightmare or Chthon or what was his name, Shumagorath, or masquerading as Quicksilver and using this to manipulate Wanda to get what they want, which is opening up the multiverse to get more access to realities to take over, or just access to her chaos magic or whatever. Number 5, this is someone in Wanda's reality, just some random person who got Wonder Woman 1984, where they just get manipulated into being Quicksilver, and Wanda's reality manipulating powers force him to be Quicksilver for this perfect version of Quicksilver for this sitcom reality. Whether or not he stays is different. Honestly, I don't mind the recasting. Please just let Quicksilver stay. They need to start building up the X-Men, or just setting the stones for the X-Men. I know they're building up Doctor Strange and the Multiverse, Thunderbolts, and New Avengers and all that stuff, but having more mutants around other than Wanda, I feel would be a good thing to start building up now in Phase 4. So when Phase 5 kicks off, it's like, oh shit, mutants are here. We already know they're here. Now the X-Men is here. Great. Now we can have this conflict between the Avengers and X-Men and have all that great storytelling. That's really it. Ultimately, I feel like having Quicksilver back will be a good thing. Doesn't bother me that he's being recast. Let your voice be heard in the comments. Share, please. It really helps us small creators. And remember,
may the force be with you.
I love you 3000.